Hey, I'm Rob Smead from Electrum Supply in the United States, and I'm here to debut Electrum Gold Standard at the Liverpool Tattoo Convention with Killer Ink. The difference between the original Electrum and Gold Standard is the original Electrum is a gel-based product, where Gold Standard is a lotion-based product. So the gel-based product spreads thinner, it's wetter, so you just need a whole lot less of it. Typically, artists that are used to using lotion-based products use a lot more product. With the original Electrum, you use way less. So it just spreads really thin and really far. So like an amount like this size here could do an entire forearm. With the Gold Standard, it's more like what you're used to using with some of the other lotion-based products on the market. So it spreads far, but it gets tacky, and it holds a stencil probably a little bit longer than the original Electrum does. And it also pulls more of the purple dye off of the paper, so it makes darker stencils than original Electrum does. I find it's probably like about a 50-50 ratio. Since I came out with Gold Standard, I've given it to a lot of artists that have been using the original Electrum. Some of them like it better, and some still say they prefer the original formula over the new formula. So really, Gold Standard was just created to appease the artists that like the lotion-based products. I don't think one's more popular than the other. I think they both serve different purposes. I always prefer the original. I mean, I made the original, and it's what I've used since I created it. I'm used to it. I know how it works. I know how to use it properly. I could use the Gold Standard as well, and I probably would use Gold Standard if I was going to get into a really long session or like a more detailed stencil that had a lot of intricate lines in the design. Probably Gold Standard might be a little bit of a better product for something like that, because the original Electrum, like I said, gets a little bit wetter. So if you have a stencil that has a lot of intricate lines, you probably would fare better with the Gold Standard. The artists that have tried Gold Standard, the feedback's been pretty much 100% positive feedback, and I've given it to a lot of people, and like I said, I gave it to people that have been using Electrum for a long time. I've also given it to people that have never used Electrum before, that are more used to using the lotion-based products, and they just said it blows everything away. It's revolutionary. They use words like that. So I'm pretty proud of Gold Standard, and I think it's going to be a great product for everybody. Yeah, so Electrum's 100% vegan, the old stuff and the new stuff, the original formula and the new formula, both vegan. And the reason why that's important is because, for a few reasons. I mean, I think the world's kind of going in that direction. Consumers of products now care more about not using products that contain animal byproducts, you know, just because of animal rights, and people have softer hearts for that kind of stuff these days. So I just think it's advantageous for a product to just be vegan off the bat, you know, because then you can cater to everyone. You're not excluding anybody. It's a product that anybody can use. All right, the best way to use Gold Standard is to obviously prep the skin properly. Anytime you apply a stencil, you need to prep the skin to remove all the surface oils. So we have a skin prep that we recommend, but you could use hand sanitizer, alcohol, whatever's going to remove dirt and oil from the skin. That's the most important thing. Let that dry well. With Gold Standard, you're just going to put in a small amount in the glove of your hand, and you're going to massage it into the skin well. Let it sit there for a couple of minutes till you feel it start to get good and tacky. And once it's nice and tacky and not too wet, then you're good to go. Lay your stencil down, peel the stencil off, and then I always take a dry towel and just kind of pat it on top of the stencil just to remove the excess purple and just peel that away, and it helps it dry faster. Give it a good 10 minutes to dry and you're good to go. So the future for Electrum is tricky to answer. I always think I know what the plan is, but it changes all the time. I have opportunities that come around, and then I just have to decide which ones are the right fit. But basically, I only get behind products that I personally believe in. We do tons of testing on things with artists, and we always make sure that Electrum's only associated with the best things in the industry, and our goal is always just to provide artists with good products that will help them make their jobs easier. Thanks for using Electrum, and thanks for supporting us over the last 6 years. And thanks for having us, Liverpool, and we'll see you next year, hopefully.